Question 7 of this exercise says that in figure 6.61 given alongside, two chords AB and CD of a circle, they intersect each other at the point P. So P is this point, and AB and CD, the two chords, they intersect at P. We have to prove that triangle APC is similar to triangle DPB in part 1, and in part 2 we have to prove that AP into PB is CP into DP. So let's start with part 1. Let me highlight the two triangles that we have to show as similar. So triangle APC is this triangle APC, and then triangle DPB is DPB, this triangle. We have to show that these two triangles are similar. So we don't have any information about the sides of these triangles, but we can find out the relationship between the corresponding angles. How? Well, this angle in APC is equal to this angle in DPB because these are simply vertically opposite angles, and this angle in the first triangle is equal to this angle in the second triangle. And why is that? Well, because both of these angles are subtended by the same arc AD, this arc that I am highlighting. So this arc is subtending this angle at the circumference and this angle also at the circumference, and we know that two angles subtended by the same arc on the circumference, they must be equal. Okay, so we can apply the AA similarity and claim that the two triangles are similar. So let's write out this proof now. So in triangle APC and triangle DPB, so make sure that you get the order of the vertices right. So the order of the vertices is what is mentioned in the statement itself, APC and DPB. Okay, so in these two triangles, we have angle APC equal to angle DPB because, as I said, these two angles are vertically opposite angles. And then we have angle ACP is equal to angle DBP, and this is because these two angles are both subtended by the same arc, which is the arc AD that I've highlighted. So because of these two equalities, we can say that triangle APC, it must be similar to triangle DPB, and this is because of the AA similarity criterion. Okay, so this proves part 1, and then in part 2 we have to prove that AP into PB is CP into DP. So for this purpose, to prove this, we simply use the fact that the sides of these two similar triangles must be proportional. So the sides are proportional, and this means that if I take the ratio, let's say AP, if I take the side AP in the first triangle, so corresponding to AP, I will have DP in the second triangle. So AP by DP will be one ratio. This will be equal to, and let me take now PC in the first triangle because I want the term CP. So let me take PC in the first triangle, and correspondingly I will get PB in the second triangle. Okay, so PC by PB. And now what do we do? Well, we simply cross multiply. So we take PB on the left and DP on the right. So this will give us AP into PB on the left side, and on the right side it will give us PC or CP. So let me write it as CP into DP. And if you observe the statement of part 2, this is what we had to prove. Okay, so this completes part 2, and with this we have completed question number 7.
To learn more about how QMath can help you crack school and board exams, explore QMath Leap, a live online classroom program run by highly experienced and committed teachers.